This is Erin Lash with ISSA, and I've been sitting here, I'm chatting with Dean Mercado, and he's going to be joining us at ISSA again to do a webinar. And this time we're going to talk about the power of systems. So Dean, tell us a little bit about this webinar that's coming up.
Oh, we've got a doozy set up for you here. We're going to be talking about systems from multiple angles. Of course, we'll start simple and we'll get into what are systems, right? And how the three categories that we at Online Marketing Muscle classify systems into to make it easier, kind of three buckets that you place your types of systems into. Once you get that what down, we always like to talk about the why. Why are we doing this? What do we need the systems for? Now, we'll get a little bit into what I call the glass ceiling and why that's so important for many of you cleaning companies out there. That so many of you'll get up to just underneath that $1 million mark and you can't seem to get past it. Can't seem to get from 6 figures into the 7 figures. A lot of that starts and stems from systems. And the systems that got you to where you are probably not the systems that are going to get you to where you want to be. And that's a critical component. So we'll dive a little bit deeper into that. So we'll touch the what, we'll touch the why, and then we'll start getting a little bit into, well, how do I do that, Dean? What am I supposed to do? So we'll touch on that part of it too. And I'll give you a little bit of a framework that you could kind of plug in and help you build the systems that you're going to need to get you to this next level that you're trying to get to. And this works whether you're going from 6 figures to 7 figures or 7 figures to 8 figures. Always remember, what got you here won't get you there. So systems are key, and they're a key component to what we got coming up for you at the big event coming up in November in Vegas. Now, that systems thing is part of what we call our big overarching methodology, clone the owner. That's what you're seeing here in this binder. That's going to be a doozy. So this is kind of a little bit of a warm-up, but there will be a little bit more on steroids. You need to be here at this next webinar.
The webinar is October 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I'll get you the registration for that, and you can go to residential.issa.com for that. The big event is the ISSA show. We are in Las Vegas, November 13th to the 16th. And Dean is part of our Education Monday package. If you get your all access package, you have access to Dean's session on Monday. You also have access to spending some time with Dean. He's going to be at our residential booth doing a little bit of coaching. So, it just gets better and better at the ISSA show. So first things first, register for the webinar, register for the show.
And I could tell you, folks, and those of you who do know me, and I know a lot of you do know me, when I'm there to give. So you seek me out, you find me, you need some help, talk to me. That's what I'm there for. So I'm there, and I'm there to play hard. So let's go and let's get it going on. But it starts with this webinar. Let me see you on this webinar. So this way, when we are at the show, I remember who you are. I remember that you're there. And yes, you will get special treatment if you are on the webinar and at the show. All right. So we'll leave that little teaser for you.
So, all right. You have your plans you need to make. We'll see you at the show.
Fantastic.